I am so excited to be here. I'm Viki Winterton and founder of Expert Insights Publishing, and I have to tell you that this is my favorite thing I do all year. We actually adopted a little dog this year, and we named him EIPPY, so that every time we call him, I can think about the time that I'm going to be spending here with you and celebrating your wonderful accomplishments in the literary world. And it's just such a thrill for us to work with you all year long and then to have us all come together for this event. So give yourselves an applause. Okay, and I have someone really wonderful, Patrick, who is amazing in the world of music, and he's going to come up and share a song with you about how we feel about all of you.
How about that? Good morning, everybody. And this is a song that I have some CDs that I produce called Swanky. Many more, but I've been doing these, and Viki really liked this and thought this would be appropriate for you guys. And it goes, you do something to me, something that simply mystifies me. Tell me, why should it be? You have the power to hypnotize me. Let me live neath your spell. Do that voodoo that you do so well. For you do something to me that nobody else could do. Welcome to the event. Thank you very much. It just repeats itself, but if you want to hear more, it's on the album. We'll be back for more, and here's Viki.
You're not getting away that soon. Patrick, come on up. You're going to be the first recipient of a gift, and then you're going to be able to give.
Oh, no. She set me up.
For you, my dear, thank you so very much for all you do.
Thank you.
Okay, and what I'd like you to do is, you got a good throwing arm?
I do.
If you can just throw at random out in the audience.
These could hurt. Don't sue. No lawyers. No lawyers back here. Oh. Keep watching. Here we go.
One more. Okay, whoever caught the stress #1 bestseller, come on up and get your award.
It's a Swanky CD, my Swanky CDs, by the way, which I just got into the first round of Grammy nominations. So here you go.
Yeah. Come on up. Whoever got them, come on up.
But I'm here to do the sound today, so I'll shut up.
Fabulous. We've got 2 more.
Thank you.
One more. Oh, hi, dear. Good to see you. And there's one more. Come on up. All right. There you go. Thanks so much. And thank you, Patrick, again. Really lovely. So I've made some notes because I don't want to forget anything today, because we've got so much going on and we've got so much celebrating to do and so many gifts. So I think you're all going to be very excited about the whole entire event. So I wanted to start, for those of you who don't know me, to tell you a little bit about me. I was kind of born a serial entrepreneur. I came by it genetically. My father was a barnstormer, and then he became a glider pilot in the war, and he was tremendously adventuresome. So to me, I never saw any other way other than entrepreneurship. And I have dedicated my life, first in advertising. I started my own advertising agency, which went to 8 figures in 3 years when I was 24. And I left that to start consulting to some of our clients who were Fortune 100 companies. And it was just an incredible experience coaching the CEOs and then coaching the teams. But I found my way to the world of publishing. And I have to tell you, it's been the most exciting adventure of my life, the most exciting. It is like the most powerful vehicle I've ever seen for people to get known and build their platform. And I wanted to really stress the fact that the book is just a start. We have a number of authors in here who may just be starting, but we have a number of authors who have created books that have built their whole businesses, their whole lives, into really beautiful, wonderful vision of what they wanted to do for themselves. And that is what I wish for you all today here. And what we're going to do is bring you some amazing people that you will get to know in a number of different ways. They will not only be presenting on stage, they'll be available to talk to you afterwards. Many of them will be staying the entire day. And also some of them have some more advanced courses and ways that you can get to know them that if you really sync with them, you may want to pursue. Also, in your catalog, let me see, program, I wanted to point out, let me find it. Oh, here. You all got one of these bags. If you didn't, be sure to get one at registration. In it is a pen and a handy dandy program. And if you turn to the second page, at the bottom there's a link. That link goes to some of the most amazing gifts from our speakers that shows their incredible generosity. So they're all virtual gifts, so be sure to visit that page, and I'll refer to it again throughout the day so that you can be sure that you take advantage of the wonderful things that you'll find there. And also, there are more gifts and more information here in this brochure. It's a folder that has many brochures, invitations to events, all kinds of really valuable gifts. So don't forget to take a look at that. And also, all of you, I wanted to start out with a gift from me. We had found a couple years ago that authors we were helping them get their books out, helping their books go to bestseller, but many of them didn't know what to do with their books beyond that. So I wrote a little book called Beyond Your Book, and we also have a course that we'll be giving away later that goes into it more extensively, but I just wanted to stress, as I said earlier, the book is just the beginning. And we will also have the opportunity for you to be the first to experience what we're going to be offering this year in the way of books and opportunities and best-selling opportunities. So we'll get into that in a little bit. I wanted to just go through and make sure that everyone here, if you're going to Author 101 and you haven't signed up yet, see Rhonda at the registration desk. She has a list. Rick welcomes you. You don't even have to do a $100 deposit. If you already put a $100 refundable deposit down, it will be refunded either tonight or tomorrow morning when you register. But it's going to be a 3-day event that's extraordinary. Rick is going to be here a little bit later this morning to talk about publishing. He's an amazing person. He is the publicist that put Jack Canfield on the map. When Jack Canfield got something like 150 rejections for his Chicken Soup for the Soul book. So he has tremendous amount of knowledge to share, and he's just a terrific person. And you have the opportunity to spend 3 more days with you, if you like, in this same location. So be sure to sign up at our desk so Rick can get a good head count so he can make sure everyone's comfortable at his event, which will be tomorrow through Saturday. So don't miss that if you have the opportunity to stay. Let's see, what else do we have here? We will be giving away over $30,000 in awards today. You have to, yay! You have to be present to win. They will be drawn. All of your names have been put in this beautiful little gold hat. And so be sure that you come back from break in a timely manner, because we'll do our awards during the event, but also right after break. And so if you're not here, unfortunately, you can't collect your award. And some of them are really valuable. We have one award that's worth over $15,000 alone. So be sure to come back. And let's see. The first 100 people that signed up for the event, we were able to secure a beautiful area downstairs called the tutorial room. And it is for lunch, but unfortunately they only can serve 100. So we decided the first 100 people that signed up would be the people that would be able to go to the network lunch, and all of our speakers will be there, so it's going to be quite extraordinary. So if you have a tag on your name tag that says VIP, you're included in lunch, and if not, we may have some surprises for you in the next few minutes as far as drawings. But for those who were not among the first 100 to sign up, there's also the Daily Grill, which is right next to the place where we'll be eating for the VIPs. And so you're welcome to go in there and make friends, and your lunch is on your own. So I wanted to mention that. We also would love to hear during the course of the day how you're experiencing the event. And so we're doing testimonials out on the couch right outside of the door. And if you give us a testimonial, we will give you 2 additional tickets for the drawings. We had Francesca here last year, and she won 3 right in a row because she had her 1 ticket, and then she got her 2 additional tickets for a testimonial. And she ended up winning three in a row. It was incredible, including a place in Insights magazine. So also, if you have the time and inclination, it would be wonderful if you stop by and give us some testimonials. And let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, and we'll have 2 photo stations. One, I think you already have experienced. It's directly outside the door. And there's another one with a picture of me on a sign, and we'll be happy. We have 2 photographers here, both Callie and Sid, and we'll be happy to do photos, and we'll see that you get all the photos. It's being videotaped and audio. So we'll be giving all that to you too on that page on the inside of the program that I showed you. Everything will be posted there. And we'll post it out to social media. We really do a good job of making it spread that authors have come here and received awards. So enjoy that. And let's see, I think the only other thing I had were the restrooms are right outside the door and to the left. Well, I guess you take a right and then a quick left. And they also have restrooms right downstairs in the same location, just down the escalator. So that's kind of an important thing to mention. So I wanted to tell you some news that was kind of sad. 2 of our authors, one, Galit, who lives in Israel, and then we also have Zena, who lives in Lebanon, and because of the strife over there right now, they were afraid to leave their families because both of them are really having huge problems with the unrest and are concerned about their safety. So David Hancock, who is going to be here, will not be joining us. He's Rick Frischman's partner, and basically his wife has been diagnosed with very serious cancer. The upside of this is that Dr. Kathy Greenberg also is not going to be with us today, and that's because her daughter had a beautiful baby last night through C-section. So, you know, as we go through life in the world, there are ups and downs, and what I'd love to do now is just have a moment of silence for those that are not in such an up time, and to think kind thoughts also of those that are in extraordinary places with new birth. Thank you all. Thank you all for that. I wanted to announce, is Tracy Ullman here yet? Tracy, come on down. Come on down. So Tracy wrote this lovely book about Santa Claus for Christmas for children. It's beautiful, and she does all kinds of wonderful narration. She's a tremendous voice talent. And you were the first person to register.
I was?
You were. So we have a new book, and we'll talk more about it. It's going to be a journal, and it's called My Big Idea Book. And you all have an opportunity, if you'd like, to be featured in it. But you're going to be our first to be featured in it as my gift to you. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, so I mentioned Gottlieb and Zena were not going to be able. Just don't quit talking for pictures. So Gottlieb and Zena were not going to be able to come, but we have people here from like 12 different continents, as a matter of fact. Oh, countries. 12 countries. 6 continents. Thank you. Is it going to come up? My technical partner here. So I know many of you came from a lot of different states, and I also know that many of you traveled from different countries. And so it's really been quite extraordinary because we have people here from the U.S. and Canada. Those from the U.S., stand up. Wonderful. And then those from Canada, stand up. Yay! Okay. Is Melody here yet from Ireland? Yay! And Anika from Sweden? Yay! And Jet from Denmark? Wow, all of these people, this is incredible. Okay, so we also have Linda Dyer from East Australia? Or West Australia, I'm sorry. And let's see, we have Alistair Smith. Alistair is joining us. He came 8,865 miles in order to join us. And so, oh, I'm sorry, from the west coast of Australia, right? Near Perth, right? Oh, yeah, Venezuela. Yay! You know what? I think of you as a U.S. guy now because you're over here so much. Sorry about that. From Venezuela. So, Alistair, come on up because I have something special for you.
Singapore.
Singapore! Oh, fantastic! You were second in line for the longest distance. Really kind of surprised me.
Mexico as well. You got Mexico?
No, we don't now.
Okay.
I don't think. No one is anyone here from Mexico? I think we had one person that had to cancel. So, Alistair, what we're going to do is we're going to invite you to a wonderful dinner tonight. I always treat our staff after all their hard work to a dinner, and I also treat all of our award winners who have won our Mindfulness in Action Award. It's an award we give every year to numerous recipients who have done some wonderful charitable work that have come to our attention, and they come here to speak and also receive their awards. They'll be there for dinner, and now we would like you to join us as well. You will be hearing more from Alistair this afternoon. He was a part of a wonderful book that I did in memory of my parents called Cancer from Tears to Triumph. There's a number of people in the audience that have contributed to this book, and what was unique about it is that it was not only cancer patients who are thriving and surviving with cancer, but it was also 3 parts. One was caretakers and loved ones, and the other was medical professionals. So it brought together a really broad perspective on what this journey that a lot of people are on. And Alistair is on that journey with stage 4 cancer, and he's doing amazing things in the world with his life. So be excited to hear all about it this afternoon. Okay, so we have the ability to do amazing things with bestsellers because we have a board of directors that is located all over the world. There are 45 of them. They're all international best-selling authors themselves, and they have huge lists and followings, and they help us get the word out about our authors' books. And now I would love to honor those. Anybody here that is on the board, if you could come up on stage. So look at all the different countries we have represented here just today. Canada and Australia, Venezuela. It's just wonderful. The U.S. Ah. So,
I was just playing up.
I'm going to go right here.
Thank you.
I might have to go back and get some more. Congratulations. Run and get some more.
Thank you, Dale.
There you go. And I just can't thank you all enough, and to all of those that weren't able to join us from, again, all over the world, because you help make success for authors. And what I see that's so beautiful many times is authors will be in one of our book anthologies. We just had Ready, Aim, Thrive. It went #1 in the U.S., and I just got notice it went #1 in Australia this morning. And it... And I think all of you are in it. So congratulations on the new bestseller. And I'll keep giving you updates because our staff is watching the ratings, and we're looking at probably it going
Just
in.
came in before I left.
Oh, wonderful, into Australia. So anyway, it's a wonderful thing because what I see happen, and these people and our other board members make happen, is people get involved in the anthologies, or they get involved in a book, and it doesn't stop them. They realize they have more of a story to tell, and they go on to do more books. And to me, a book is the most important thing you can do, to tell your story out in the world. I don't feel it is just something that is joyful. I feel it's really a responsibility because no one can tell your story like you do. And so it's just really critical that you get your story out there. I had a wonderful friend who was a coach who has passed, but she used to say, you know, if you don't get your story out in the world, it leaves a hole in the world because no one can tell it like you do. So thank you all. I love you so.
Train you guys yet.
Thank you, Viki.
Yes.
Okay. So now I would like to introduce our team. So, yeah. So we have a marvelous team that helps us not only put together this event, but you know, the amazing bestsellers. We've now had over 900 best-selling authors, and it's just so exciting to have them with us and working with us, and they outdo me. I'm a hard worker, but they outdo me. They really shine. So and they're also talented and creative. So Pam, come on up. And we have Callie. And we have Rhonda, who is also a part of our board, who is diligently out at the registration desk. Terry? Okay. And Sid. Is Sid here?
Right here.
Oh, great. Do you want to come up? Okay, so we have... So in the spirit of giving, not only are they going to receive an award and, a special thank you from me and the rest of our staff, but they also have some gifts for you, so... So, Pam,
There's dead sound here. There you go. Thank you.
So thank you all so much for everything you do. Not just for the event, though it's huge, but also throughout the year. And
I'm still getting
fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I wanted to say a little bit more about Siddiqui Ray. She's quite amazing. We have two incredible talents here. Patrick, in the musical field, has worked with some of the top people in the industry, producing and doing various different things. Siddiqui, in front of her lens over the years, people have been photographed by her, such as Nelson Mandela, the Dalai Lama, the Buddhist nuns of Tibet, the Kennedy family, the Navy SEALs, and it goes on and on and on. And today, she is here dedicated to photographing you. So.